like as I was telling her, you know, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and like gave me a hug and like caressed my face a little bit, and then she was like wiping away my tears. Hey, what's up guys, it's Bianca coming at you with another video. Today is a story time, and oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I can't believe this happened. So I'm going to talk about my experience at the Goin Off Tour. Vibe Hire crew all day. I'm gonna tell you about my whole day, okay? This is the Goin Off Tour fail. It was a fail. Not a complete fail, but you'll find out why in just a second. Okay, so the concert was on a Friday. I ran errands all morning, got home around like 11:30, didn't eat anything, jumped in the shower, started getting ready. I was going with 4 of my friends, and the plan was we were all gonna meet up together to pregame. But that didn't really work out because I live on the west side, they live on the east side, and then the concert was right in the middle. So by the time I was done getting ready, I went to go pick up my best friend, and I was noticing the time, so I told her, as soon as I pick you up, we need to leave, and then we'll go pick up the girls, and then we gotta go, because we had VIP meet and greet, and that started at 5:45. I picked up Cassandra, which, if you don't know, that's my best friend. There's video. You want to look back on it, meet her. So I went and picked her up, and she ordered us some food, and it was more just like snacks. It was avocado toast and fruit, so that's all I ate. Keep that in mind, that's all I ate. So we go on the way to go pick up the other girls. We're eating the food. She loves me, she fed me. I'll insert footage here. Get you a friend who feeds you. And then so we pull up to pick up the girls, and they just wanted to take a shot really quick. So we go inside, I took a shot of Fireball, and then I decided to do a shotgun of Budweiser. So I did that, and then on our way to the concert, I smoked. I'm a smoker. Just so you know, I'm not gonna hide anything, I'm not gonna hide it. I smoked. We get there and go in line. Mind you, I live in Phoenix, so it's hot. Cassandra actually had strep throat at the time and was like in her deathbed the day before, but she was really trying to be there for me and support me because she knows that I'm a big fan of the Vibe Hire crew all day, and she wanted to be there for me. So while we're waiting in line, she starts to not feel good. She gets hot, she gets nauseous, and she's like, I need water. So I go run back to the parking lot, go grab water, and she's coming behind me. Once I give her the water, she stops, looks down, and like she starts taking deep breaths, and she's like, I'm seeing dots. And in my head, this is bad. This is bad. In my head, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to miss this show. This is my first time seeing them perform live. I want to be there. So I was like, it was messed up. Tell me, am I a bad friend? I didn't even ask her, like, do you want to leave? But she didn't tell me she wanted to leave either. But I know it's just because she was trying to really fight and push through it, like I said, to support me. And I know she didn't want to be the reason why I missed the show either. She feels a little bit better. We go back in line, and then she starts to not feel good again, and she ends up throwing up. Security gets her water, and once we get inside, it was air conditioned, so she sat down and like 100% better. She literally, we're thinking that it like wasn't even because she was sick. We think it was the heat, but she just got dehydrated from the heat. We do the meet and greet, and it was so exciting. It was really a really cool experience. Oh, and by the way, I recreated my makeup look because whenever I met Snow, she told me she liked my makeup, so that got me really excited. For VIP, we did get one of these, this little Goin Off Tour VIP badge, which Snow signed right here, and then her girlfriend Juju signed on the other side. So we got these cool little lights, right? It has like different little settings. It was pretty cool. And then they gave us posters right here, which I got signed by Castro, Hondro, and Snow. And Lex. Alright, so it's my turn to meet Snow, and I'm like starstruck, right? The whole time, so as soon as I was getting ready, I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna say to her? You know, I was starstruck. So it was just a real quick process. They, you know, grabbed the poster so she can sign it, and then, oh, sorry. I hate when you need to sneeze and it runs away like that. So yeah, they put the poster on the table real quick. Her brother Ito grabbed my phone to take the picture. So we take the picture. She signs the poster, and I look at her and I was just like, you are so dope. I love your energy. And she was like, thank you. And she's like, I like your makeup. And I was like, thank you. And then she's like, you want me to sign that? And it was the VIP badge, and I was like, yes. And that was it. That was the best like 30 seconds of my life ever. And then I went and I met Juju, and I was telling her, you know, I was like, I love your guys' relationship. You're so beautiful. And she was like, we're looking for girls to come up on stage, whoever's getting the most lit. And I was like, look for me, okay? And after that, me and Cassandra went and we met Hondro and Castro, which was really cool. She had a crush on Castro, so I was like, are you single? Because she wants to know. And then Hondro, I was just like, I was so excited that whenever I found out that you were from Albuquerque, and he's like, what, where are you from? And I was like, Gallup. And we're like, yeah. So when we took a picture, it was funny because, like, you know, we were all thinking of where to stand, and he's like, I get New Mexico. So that was cool. That was a cool experience. After that, we went to the bar and I got an AMF. So mind you, I don't even know what time it is at this point, but we're just waiting for like the show to start in general. So like the opening acts. So we get a drink, we go and stand in our spot, which was like super close to the front of the stage. I don't remember who the opening acts are. The first one, I know the second one was Seven Trill, who was actually a local artist that I've heard of but never listened to before. So in between one of those shows, I still wasn't feeling like buzzed or anything, and I was like, I want to feel buzzed whenever Snow comes on stage. I don't want to feel sober, and then I don't want to have to worry about like walking back through the big old crowd to go get a drink and then wait in the line and then end up missing her coming out and being like so close. So I told all my friends, I was like, let's slam our drinks. Yikes. Okay, so after we slammed our drinks, we went and grabbed another one really quick, and then that one I didn't slam on it. I got another AMF. I just sipped on it, having fun. And then when we were done, Snow still wasn't out, or any of the Vibe Hire crew, so I was like, all right, this is my opportunity. Let's go to the restroom so that way we can be comfortable while we're up here and don't need to go in the middle of the show. And my friend was like, hey, you want to take a shot? And I was like, yes, because again, I still wasn't feeling anything. So we go and take a shot of Patron. And grab another drink. They were out of AMF, so told them to surprise us. We got SOB. If you're of age, you should know what that is. I just abbreviated it because I don't know who's watching this. So we got that and then walked back up to the stage. James Elizabeth is performing, and then a couple of people behind us start like kind of pushing each other. It's funny, you know, when you're dreaming and you can't like hit anybody and it just feels so soft, like you're trying your hardest and it's just so soft. That's how it looked to me. Like it looked like everyone was like slow motion, like not even like it was ridiculous. I don't even know what that was. Like it was a little mini mosh pit. That's what it was. That had stopped, and then I went blank.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my God. I went blank. It's like I blinked my eyes and they never opened again. I did not even have a transition. I don't know. Like I didn't even really, I didn't feel buzzed. So I thought I was safe, you know? I trusted the way that I was feeling and I thought I was safe, but like everything snuck up on me and hit me all at once, and that broke my heart because like it's so funny. I swear my Snapchat story said it all. I like I said, it's like if I closed my eyes and that was it, and I don't remember anything. Like, so sad. The last post I posted on my story was a picture of the Goin Off Tour logo on the stage. All the lights were blacked out. The logo had the lights on. So I thought it was a little funny looking back on it now that it was called the Goin Off Tour, and that was my last snap, and literally that was me going off. Bianca went bye-bye. The next few things that I'm gonna tell you, it's hearsay. I was there, but I wasn't there. So Cassandra told me that she was asking me if I was okay, and that I like nodded my head. She said that like I was dancing and jumping around, and then all of a sudden I just stopped. And she looked at me and she asked if I was okay, and I went like this. And then she said that I started to like lean back. So she put her hand behind my back so I wouldn't bump into people. And then she said I started to kind of lean forward, and she asked me if I was okay again. And then my hand got smaller and I went like this. And then she said she could just tell, like she could just see it in my face that I wasn't feeling good. So she asked my friend Jasmine to take me to the restroom. Mind you, again, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember going to the restroom. What I do remember is Jasmine and I were outside sitting on a bench, and I was like right next to a trash can, and I had my head down, and I remember like I can see my shoes, and I had asked her for a hot dog. There went my vegan streak. And I'm pretty sure I asked for it to try to sober up because I knew I didn't eat anything. So she gives me a hot dog, and I think that she actually gave me a hot dog before that. I don't remember, but your girl was sitting next to a trash can and threw up on the floor. I have never been that drunk to where I throw up on the floor. I always remember, and real quick, you know, I'll go to the restroom, or if like I'm in a car or something, I'll stick my head out the window. I've never like just let it out like that. So that was horrible. Yeah, so I remember her getting me the hot dog, and I remember hearing Snow. I can't remember which song, but some song was on, so I bobbed my head a little bit. I remember hearing somebody asking Jasmine if I was okay, so shout out to you, whoever you are. Thank you for caring. Next thing I know, like security comes up and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm alright." And he's like, "Your friend is waiting for you." He's like, "Let me take you outside." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I remember walking with security. I didn't even look at the stage. So I did not see Snow perform. I did not look at the stage. Heartbroken. And as I'm walking outside, I remember there was a guy like at the bar, and he was like, "Oh, don't make her leave." And you know, we just kept walking. From outside, again, I'm gone. I don't remember getting into the car. I do remember getting to Cassandra's place. She was Dee Dee, by the way. I do remember getting to her place and like running into the restroom because I didn't feel good again, but I didn't end up throwing up. Not so fun fact, anytime I drink and I don't feel good and I gotta throw up, I stay in the bathroom. Like I don't know, it's so weird. I feel like I feel better when I'm next to the toilet. I know that's gross, but I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up. And if I get up, I feel like nauseous and stuff. So she kept telling me like, hey, do you want to change? I have clothes, come lay down, da da da. Nothing. And then it was cute. She set up her bed and put a trash can just in case, like by the time I went over there, if I needed to throw up. But thankfully, no. That I know of, I only threw up once, and that was outside at the concert. I woke up brokenhearted, and then go on social media and Snow posts a video of Baby Drew on stage, and I'm like, I missed that. Because I do watch her Everyday Days vlogs, and Baby Drew was so cute, and I was just so sad. I was like, I missed it. I missed so much. Like, do you think it was karma because I didn't ask Cassandra, like, do you need to leave? I think it might have been. But I was so heartbroken. Like, that whole next day, I was super in my feels. I like cried off and on all day. And I just kept thinking, because I'm a person, the way that I think, I'm the type of person that I really do feel that everything happens for a reason. Everything. So I was just like, why? Like, why did this have to happen? Like, what, like, bad thing would have happened if, like, I was coherent, you know? I was doing that to try to make myself feel better for making a bad decision. Even right now, I'm to the point where I'm like, you know, drinking is fun, but when it hits you like that out of nowhere and you're not expecting it, and then you don't remember stuff, like, that's not cool. I'm really torn because I'm like, do I just want to like cut out drinking from my life forever? Or should I just limit it to 3 and no more? I don't know. I'm just torn. And funny thing, like, looking back at my Snapchats, barely today, because I was too ashamed. So I didn't want to see it myself. I didn't want to see my Snapchats that I didn't remember. Also because it just brought back the fact that I missed out. I looked today before I started recording this video, and I saw Handro. I like got a little mini clip of him performing. I don't know why I stopped recording or whatever, but I saw him, but I wasn't there. But I had a dream the other day, and now I feel healed because my dream was, it was really weird. So I guess Snow had a physical store and she was standing at the counter, and I was like, can I stand in there with you? And she's like, no, I'm sorry, you can. And I was like, all right, it's cool, I understand. And yeah, she had a bunch of people outside waiting for her. I was already inside. I don't know how I got there. And she was sitting down and they started to let people in, and I was like, can I just tell you something really quick? And she was like, yeah, what's up? So I started telling her, you know, what had happened with the concert and myself and my poor decisions. And she actually consoled me, and this was one of those dreams that felt so real. So this was one of those dreams that felt so real, and I didn't even know I was gonna get emotional like this. Like, as I was telling her, you know, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and like gave me a hug and like caressed my face a little bit, and then she was like wiping away my tears. It was really cool. And she like whispered in my ear, because she has some smoke on the table. She whispered in my ear and she was like, grab one for yourself and then just wait for me after this. And I was like, all right. After she was done meeting everybody and everything, we had a little session together. So it was cool. I really did not think I was gonna get emotional, but you know what? Like, this is a sign too. Like, these are like happy tears, because I really do feel healed now. Like, as far as like me feeling all that regret the next day. Like, again, I understand everything happens for a reason, but thank you, Snow, for coming into my dream and healing me. I really do feel so much better, but I will tell you right now, like, that will not happen again. That was for sure a huge lesson learned, and wanting to, you know, be buzzed wasn't worth missing out on the show. So I learned my lesson. But regardless, it was still a really cool experience to be there, to like physically be and feel her energy, other than just on camera and, you know, through the screen, through the phone screen. Like, I got to be in her presence. Like, I got to give her a hug, you know. It was cool. So it was worth it. It was worth it. Will I drink again like that? No. Nope. But yeah, that's it. That's my going off tour fail yikes video. I hope you learned a lesson from me to not do that and just be there, be present, you know, enjoy the moment. Like, you don't have to have mind-altering substances to have a good time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we post another video. And I'll see you next time.